What's going on YouTube? Melshimo here, bringing you with the first ever Let's Play of the channel of Time Clickers. Now, fair warning, the music in this game is absolutely sick and off the hizzle, yo. Okay, I'll stop that. But it's pretty good. It's a nice remixed song to play in the background, I will admit. I could see myself going on walks listening to this. So, what I want to do for this Let's Play is I want to get to the top of the leaderboard, and I want to get all the achievements that this game has to offer. And so the first thing we need to do is to get to level 100, because then magic stuff happens. Ooh, it's a rainbow block. And you can have idle mode, so you can it'll automatically go over to the block, so you can just shoot it. Now, you have to put a lot of time into this game, because I played this game off and on for 2 years, and I could only get past, like, level 200, and there's, like, over 4,000 levels of this. So, I want to sort of document a series, like, of me getting from nothing to the very top. Now, once you get really good into the game, you can really start grinding through levels like you can get from like level 1 to level 100 in like 10 minutes once you really start get going, and it's really enjoyable game because the curving system or the difficulty curve, it's not one thing. It progressively moves as you play the game. So that's what I like about this game. It's really well balanced clicker game, and it's very hard to come by those because normally clicker games, they want you to grind for an insane amount of money to get stuff, and it takes a while, but this you can just relax to and play at your own pace, and I really enjoy it. It's like one of my all-time favorite games. So, I thought might as well do a Let's Play on it. And I have my cloud sync, so even if I do get a new phone, I can just log in and pick up right where I left off. And these clouds they save like every couple like minutes, so you don't lose like any progress, and it's a really well-rounded game. Now, on Steam there are other games like this called Time Rifters, and another one I can't remember the name of, but it's basically like this, but it's a damage per second like RPG style, which is pretty cool. That's in development. And now I don't really have a laptop, so I can't really play those, but I would like to, but all I have are these games. This game right here, so I figured why not just go ahead and play it. And as you can see, you can really start getting stuff. And I need to check my settings for a second. I don't want that 30 frames per second. Yeah, unlimited frames per second. And since it's at night, turn on night mode, post screen effects, and I think that'll do it. Yeah. Night mode it dills down the colors, but it still looks amazing. Kind of almost looks a bit better in my opinion than the actual mode, but that's just my opinion. I really like this game, and I poured a lot of time into it, and I reset it just for the sake of this video. I wiped all my progress just so I could start over for this series, and I'll enjoy it. I will enjoy going from nothing to the top of the leaderboard, and I want to document every bit of it. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know it's not that much of an involved game, but it's still fun to watch the blocks get destroyed. I did some research on this game before recently, and apparently the way they pay the the way the money is paid through the blocks of how much it gives you, it takes the overall health of the block and it divides it by 15. So I think that's pretty interesting. And Rainbow Balls, they have the health of the highest rated block, but pay out as much as the smallest block. So, or something like that. Or it might be the other way around. I'd have to look at it again, but I think that's pretty interesting. And the way it improves offline is it takes the amount of money you would have earned that you were offline and divides it by 2. Or your damage per second, multiplies that times the time you were offline, not damage per second, the gold per second. Multiplies that by the time you were offline, then divides that by 2, and then gives you that result. So you don't get as much as when you're offline, but you still can get a good sum to get you further. In normal clicker games I see, you have to pay for upgrades to upgrade the amount of time that you're offline. Not this game though. You can be online for probably 90 years and get that payout. Rainbow Ball ad, I'll be right back. And we're back. That's another thing I like about this game. There are absolutely no ads except for the Rainbow Balls, which they give you, even if you say no, you get 5 minutes worth of gold, but by clicking on the ad, you'll get 10 minutes worth. Later on, the Rainbow Ball changes, but that's after you hit level 100 because that's like the magic number of this game. Also, a couple of other magic numbers, but... And as you can see, we have an upgrade up here, so if I upgrade it, it now does twice the speed. And you can have it until upgrade, so you can buy like multiples, and it's just a really fun game, and it's also really fun to watch the fireworks. Also, there's a nice background music to listen to for you. Oh, wrong way. And you can upgrade your bullet damage. Eventually these upgrades will give you upgrades that actually upgrade your bullet thing, your actual gun. Like, it'll give you like 10% of your overall damage per second will be given to your bullet damage, so that's a good way to get it, you to shoot harder. I might be a bit over leveled for this boss. And I don't want to use this ability right now because I want to showcase another thing about this. Here we go. Here's a boss. So I use my thingy, but when you defeat a boss, which you'll see here in a second, it'll actually give you back half of your abilities, and if it's not active, it'll activate it for free, and then when it runs out, you'll still have it to be able to activate it. And I think that's pretty cool in my opinion. I want the music to be over everything. There we go. Because the music is honestly one of the best parts of the game. And I mean, not to say that the exploding effects aren't good, it's just bass drum. And I like playing this game. I play it a lot. Or I did, and then I just, like I said, I restarted the game just for the sake of this video, and this video series, and I'm looking forward to this series. Even though there's not a lot going on, it's still a fun game just to watch. Just to watch the colors explode, especially when they get, like, super fast, where the enemy just pops in and then immediately explodes in one big explosion. I think that's really cool. And it takes like half a second, and then you're on the next thing, and it gets really good. It's just starting out isn't, but I mean, I'm having fun, and I hope you guys are too. Like I said, this will just be a good, relaxing series just to do for me, I think. Like, no pressure, just doing it at my own pace. Let me know in the comments, I guess, what you think of this, because I want to do more of it, but I also want you guys to enjoy it as well. What is my time? Oh, Marty, you're recording for 10 minutes? Nice. Cool. Also, this game has a bad part. It does have one bad thing, but that's not exactly the game's fault. It's hitting the back button on the, on your phone will actually close out of the game. And same with the windows, like the window button to switch your windows. However, within the other video that I posted about the game tool, you can actually set it up so that if you hit the back button, you can actually lock them so that that doesn't happen. And I think that if you do that, it'll help a lot. So you can just be in the game. Now your home button still works, and that's the only way to get out of this game, but the people who made this game really knew what they were doing in making a clicker game. I've played some clicker games, but a lot of them, like I said, aren't really paced all that well. They're either too hard and have too high of a curve, or they're not enough of a curve. Like, it gets too easy. But this one has a nice balance, in my opinion. Then making that go times 2, which is... And then every 5 levels, every level ending in a 5, you get a mini boss, and every level ending in a 0, you get an actual boss. And as you can see, there's a blue bar timer and a red bar, so I'm probably not gonna make it, so I will go back and I'll grind some more. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm just listening to music. It kind of gets to you and just... I don't know what about it. Even though it's upbeat, it's also really relaxing. It's a weird mix, but it's a good mix. I have nothing but good things to say about this game. And then if you click up here, it'll ask you if you want to go to the live leaderboards, which I'll show you here real quick. Yes, I have a lot of notifications. I'll have to go through those later. But as you can see, they're divided into waves of 1,000s, and then, well, actually, there's only exactly 4,000 waves, and then it'll show you what people on, and then you can see me on wave 1. It'll show you the current wave, the highest wave that you made, and there's a messaging system. It's pretty cool. I will get back to the game. There we go. Wait, what? No, that's not supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. But as you can see, when you're gone, it'll always pop up on the left-hand side. That'll tell you how much you made while you were away. I'll come back when I'm done grinding, so I'll see you in a bit. Also, not quite done grinding, but I did want to show you this. Achievements. By getting these achievements over here, they'll give you, like, bonuses, like 1 + 1 damage per second, +2, +1, and it'll show you at the top how much you are for getting all of them. I've never gotten all of them because, like, for example, some of these are Spec Ops 5. Get a team member to level 5,000. So yeah, you can get pretty insane damage. I actually got overpowered one time, like an actual thing that popped up that said I was overpowered, which I didn't know what it meant, but I looked it up, and apparently the damage that I was putting out per second was 10 to the 7th times more powerful than what the area's health was. And it doesn't do much, but what it does is it shortens the time between the next spawn of enemies. So enemies spawn faster so you can kill them faster, and hence overpowered. It's really cool. But I only got to that when all of these, on the damage on the left-hand side or right-hand side, were all at like level 14, and these they increase it by 1 in increments of 1, but they, like, all my stuff was doing like times 14 base damage of what these were already doing. So, and I started out by buying like 200 of the pulse pistol, so it was doing like over 2 million damage per second. And as you can see, you can click here, it does times 2.5 damage per second. Rainbow Ballad, I'll be right back. And as you can see, I just received 115k of gold. Ooh, I got an achievement. Let's try the boss again. Yeah, we're totally gonna make it. And as you can see, the one over here, it'll give me half of, like I said before, it'll activate it for free of half of the bullets, which can be increased, so you can get more if you increase the ability of the duration. But to get any of that, you have to get to level 100 before you can get anything you can spend in here. And this is what helps you get this stuff faster. How long have I been recording? For 20 minutes already? Wow, time really does fly when you're playing games. Or playing a fun game, I should say. But what strikes me odd about this game is you would think that you'd have to pay for this game for it being so well done, but no, on the Apple Store, and I think iOS as well, it's like completely free. It's just free. And there are no in-app purchases, so you can't buy your way to the top. You have to manually grind for it, and that's what I like. Because oftentimes it seems like you have to pay especially in Facebook games where you have to wait so long and build up so much just to do one thing. But here you can just relax, and even when you're not playing, you're still getting gold. Not as much gold, but still gold. And especially if you're gone for like a week or a month, you're gonna come back to a whole bunch which you can just spend on a whole bunch of upgrades and just go and just fly through the levels. Anyway, I think I'll beat level 20 and then I think I'll be done with this video. So I'll be back after I'm done grinding. Alright, I'm back. I don't know if I grinded enough, but I want to go ahead and show you buying these achievements, these upgrades, and seeing if that does anything. No! Just barely not enough. Oh well. Be right back. Alright, so if I buy this, that might be just enough. No! Alright, this should do it. Just for good measure. See, like this upgrade right here, it increases the damage it does by 0.5% of the total damage. So the more damage you do, it also, so it's not just speed upgrades. There's also very useful upgrades, which that increases times 2.5 damage all around. And I'm not sure if when you reset these stack or promote them from rookie to specialist, but you'd have to get that to level 500 before that happens, or just rookie to advanced. I'm not sure if it stacks, but it might. Alright, I said I would end it at level 20. Let's try to shoot for 25 while we're at it. What do you do? I don't know if this music is too loud. I tried testing it, but I just don't know. I keep changing the volume because I keep thinking it's too loud or it's not loud enough, and I'm just trying to find the right balance, but I'm not sure. I will only know after I upload it, sadly, so... Even though I'm at level 23, I think I will end off here because I've been recording for 30 minutes now. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, remember to stay possible.